A life jacket can only save your life if it's used correctly. Always keep life jackets clean and neatly stowed when not in use. Proper care of life jackets ensures that they'll work when they're needed and extends their useful life.
Plus, fresh, clean life jackets are more attractive to wear and desirable for people to use while underway on your boat.
In-the-water buoyancy testing should be conducted at the beginning of every season, or at least once a year in year-round boating climates for inherently buoyant life jackets. Foam deteriorates over time, so test to ensure that your life jacket keeps your mouth out of the water. A serviceable life jacket should keep you afloat for several hours, with all hardware and straps firmly attached and in working order.
Check for rips, holes, or stains in the fabric, as well as leaking foam, mildew, or lumps in the buoyancy material. Be certain zippers and buckles are working properly. Ensure that the U.S. Coast Guard approval label is attached and readable. If material is faded, the fabric has probably lost its strength. If you notice fraying of fabric or straps, serious UV damage, or crushed foam, it's time to discard your life jacket and replace it with a new one.
For inflatable life jackets, check the status of the inflator to be certain the CO2 cartridge is properly installed and any automatic deployment equipment in working order. Orally inflate the life jacket in accordance with the owner's manual to ensure there are no leaks.
All persons aboard recreational vessels should wear life jackets while underway. After each outing, check for soiled life jackets and clean them in cool water using a mild laundry detergent.
Pay special attention to any detected mold or mildew.
Do not use chlorine, bleach, industrial cleaners, or gasoline, which can dissolve foam as well as weaken the fabric.
Don't use washing machines. Agitation will break apart foam, rendering a life jacket useless.
Even if life jackets don't appear soiled with mud or food stains, clean them seasonally to extend their life. Oils from the skin and sunscreen, while not necessarily visible, can cause deterioration.
Prior to storage, dry and air out life jackets, then check for damage. Never store a life jacket that may be soiled. Stains are food for mold and mildew, which weaken fabric and harm effectiveness.
Do not use a life jacket for other than its intended purpose. Don't use a life jacket or throwable flotation device as a kneeling pad or boat fender. This can harm performance. Avoid leaving life jackets in bright sunlight for extended periods to prevent fading and deterioration.
Inflatable life jackets are not as damage tolerant as their inherently buoyant counterparts, and damage may or may not be visible. Users of inflatable life jackets should check them often, especially if being worn around sharp equipment such as fishing gear. Immediately replace any used CO2 cartridges with new ones.
If life jacket fabric becomes faded, weak, or torn, it can allow flotation material to escape with catastrophic results. If fabric appears weak, test it. And if it tears, discard the life jacket.
If foam becomes hard, brittle, or broken, or if straps or hardware are broken, discard the life jacket.
Mold spores are unsafe to breathe. If a life jacket becomes so infected with mold that it cannot be cleaned, discard it.
Before discarding a life jacket, as a final safety measure, cut off the straps and cut it into pieces to ensure that no one else picks up and uses a defective life jacket.
When it comes to care and cleaning, it only makes sense to treat your life jacket as though your life depends on it.